Okay, so in this video, we're going to introduce the idea of choosing your price when dealing with fractions. And what I'm referring to is you choose the amount of money that helps you think about adding or subtracting fractions. In former videos, we related everything to a dollar. So we thought of 1/4 as 1/4 of a dollar, or 25 cents. And we thought of a half as 50 cents, or half of a dollar. We thought of a fifth as 20 cents because we take a dollar and split it into 5 equal parts. Those are fifths. We get 20 cents and so forth. But what do we do with fractions like 1/7? Are we no longer able to use the money model? Well, we did use other models like clocks, and we looked at the double number line, but we can still use the money model, but we choose our price. And what I'm referring to is we change the base. Before we thought of fractions in terms of a dollar. So that dollar, that was our base. But we can always use different amounts. It doesn't have to be a dollar. It could be any amount of money. And we want to choose amounts that help us deal with fractions like 1/7. So that's where we have choose your price. So for example, if I'm trying to add 1/7 and 1/5, what could I do? Well, one thing I could do if I want to think about this in terms of money is find an amount of money that's easy to think of sevenths and fifths. And for me, I think that amount is 35 cents. It could be dollars, it could be other multiples of 5 and 7, but 5 and 7 both go into 35. So now I can say, well, what is 1/7 of 35 cents? Well, to figure that out, we take 35 and divide it by 7. That'll give us 1/7, and that is 5. So 1/7 of 35 cents is just 5 cents. And what is 1/5 of 35 cents? Well, we'll take 35, divide it by 5, and we get 7. So that means that if you take 35 cents and split it in 5 pieces, 1/5 is 7 cents. So we can think of this as 5 cents and 7 cents, which means we have 12 cents, right? But it's 12 out of 35. And that would be our answer. We can think of 1/7 and 1/5 in terms of money as long as we pick an amount to work with, an amount that's friendly to both denominators. So in these next strings in this series of videos, we're going to be looking at different problems, and we're going to be picking prices and amounts to help us think about those fractions. And if you're wondering why do all of this, if there's an algorithm, the goal here is to recognize that you can always use a model to understand what's happening in a problem. And the goal here is to give you a model that gives you intuition, not only an answer. Many students see 12/35 and have no way of thinking about what this might mean. This model might help you start thinking about that. So I hope you hang in there and enjoy these videos. Thanks.